Okay, thanks for reminding. Right, that's what SAP is. Okay, so next. See, when we talk about SAP or when you've heard about SAP, you might have gotten a feedback that SAP is a very huge software. There are many things available in SAP. It's an ocean of things that happens within an SAP. Correct? So it's correct. I agree, totally agree with all those things. SAP is a very huge software. It is the largest software I can say available in the market currently. Right? So why is it so huge? And if it's that huge, is it that hard to understand, that hard to learn? Okay. So to understand that, first of all, let's see the modules in SAP. What is exactly there in SAP? Okay. So when we talk about modules, in general, these are categorized into two parts. One is called functional, second is called technical. Okay, two parts. So under functional, we have many modules again, many areas, functional areas. I have only added a few here. I cannot add all at all. Okay, there are more than 20 to 30 modules available in SAP. Okay, we cannot discuss each and everything. So I have added the most widely used functional areas across. Okay, so first of all, in functional, first is SD. SD means sales and distribution, the abbreviation for SD, sales and distribution. So SD team will take care of all the sales related activities. Okay. So before that, see, each and every functional area, each and every technical area will have a separate resource, a separate consultant. Okay. Means if you are learning ABAP, you are an ABAP consultant. You are not SD consultant. An SD consultant is not MM consultant. An FICO consultant is not ABAP consultant. So every module will have separate consultants. You don't need to understand how that process works. You only need to focus on your process, not their process. Okay, done. So SD means sales and distribution. These are the consultants who will take care of all the sales related activities in the company. Okay. Then MM means material management. So raw material procurement, I told you, right? So raw material procurement or storing the raw material, where to store the raw material, what is the quantity of the material, what is the stock, available stock, these kind of things. Everything that is related to material is taken care by the MM consultant. Then FICO, finance and controlling. So they are the team who will take care of all the accounting activities in a project. Okay, cash transactions or all the transactions, basically financial transactions in a company. Then PM means plant maintenance. So they take care of all the plant related activities. What is, how is the manufacturing going on, are all the machines working properly, or all the machines working, or all the resources working, etc., etc. They'll take care of all the plant activities. Okay, there are many other functional areas like we have MDG, we have SCM, many IBP and all, but let's not talk about all those. Then coming to technical. Okay, in technical we have ABAP. ABAP stands for Advanced Business Application Programming. Okay, Advanced Business Application Programming. So the responsibility of an ABAPer is whenever any business transaction happens. Okay, let's say I'm selling a product or I'm buying raw material. Okay, or some customer placed a return order. So every single business transaction, whatever it is, whether it is procurement, whether it is sale, whether it is return, okay, the data will be updated in the database. With every business transaction, the data will be updated in the database. Now, the end user cannot access the data that is saved in the database directly. It is not possible. So they reach out to ABAPers who will help them in extracting the data from the database and showing it in the screen. Okay. So our responsibility as an ABAPer is extract the data, data extraction, data processing, data display. Pull the data from the database, do the post extraction logic, then show the data in the readable format on screen. Simple. This is what an ABAPer does. Okay. Then basis team. Basis means they are the admin team of the project. So they take care of all the upgrade related activities. Let's say if I want to do an upgrade, system upgrade from one version to another version, or I want to do a patch upgrade, or I want to uh, you know uh, see all the server, whether the server is working fine or not, how much load is currently on the system, what is the server time, all these things, everything that is related to the system. So login IDs, passwords, these kind of things are taken care by your basis team. Admin work, basically all the admin work. Then BW stands for business warehousing. So they'll take off all the warehouse related activities. So warehouse means you have to store your complete data in a warehouse. It's called data warehousing. So they'll take care of all the data warehousing activities. Then BODS is bots. We call them as bots. So they are the data migration team. Means if I want to migrate, or migrate means move a large amount of data from one system to another system, or if I want to perform data cleaning, if I want to clean my data, or if I want to delete my data in large amount, in those situations, BODS team will help. So they are like data team. BODS is like a data team who will take care of all the database activities. Okay, so this is in general about functional and technical. So if I have to say, if I have to pick one tricky module or one complicated module, there is nothing called complicated actually, but the most painful module, one from functional, one from technical, is from functional the most painful module is FICO. From technical the most painful module is basis. I'll give you the reason why. Okay, so FICO means finance and controlling, correct? So imagine a scenario, you've placed some real time scenario again. Okay, we'll talk everything in real time. So imagine a real time scenario, you placed some order in Amazon, Flipkart, any e-commerce site. Okay, so in this scenario you place the order, your money got debited from the account, but your order is not placed. It could happen to many people, it does happen, but your order is not confirmed yet. So what you'll do immediately, you'll call up the customer service guy. You will explain him or her all the things that has happened, your experience and all. Okay, so then they'll give you a time period that it will be resolved by EOD or tomorrow or 3 days, whatever. Okay, so let's say the amount that got debited is 5,000, which is an ample amount of amount, correct? So you waited for till end of the day. They said that it will be resolved by EOD, but it did not happen. You did not get your amount refunded. Your order is also not confirmed. So immediately you'll again call them at the end of the day. You will explain them again. They'll again tell it will be solved tomorrow. Tomorrow again you'll call them. So the every time this delivery time, every time this they give you a time period and it is not resolved within that time period, you will get furious. Correct? It's the human tendency. They definitely will get furious, and you'll lash out on the customer service person stating that it's been 2 days, but still my issue is not solved. My amount got debited, etc., etc. You will lash out on them. Correct? Now, what is this issue? This is a finance issue. Yes or no? Now, consider the same example for Cadbury. Okay, Cadbury, since we have talked about Cadbury till now, consider the same example of Cadbury. Now, if you have placed an order of 5,000 rupees and it's not confirmed, with Cadbury, customers or distributors will place orders in millions of dollars. Yes. So imagine the same scenario, but increase the amount from 5,000 rupees to $1 million. Now, how much furious will that customer be? Will that distributor be with Cadbury if this is not fixed immediately? Immediately, it should be fixed. Within minutes, it should be fixed. Not even hours, not even days. It's $1 million shipment. You cannot stop $1 million shipment at the place. Not possible at all. It's a very huge loss, right? If you're stopping that huge shipment. Okay. So that is the reason FICO is the most hot seat of all the functional modules. Immediately they'll have to fix it. Any issue, if it comes in, then you have to immediately fix it. There is no, they should not take time at all. Okay, even if it's middle of the night, they'll have to wake up, they'll have to fix it immediately. Now, why is basis module toughest? See, I told you that basis is the admin team. They take care of all the upgrade related activities, all the project activities, server activities. Imagine the server is slow. Could happen. Server is slow, server is down. Who will fix it? Basis team has to fix it. People are not able to log in into the SAP system. Basis has to fix it. So every system issue, basis has to fix it. So no matter what, so they'll have to work 24 by 7. They have to work on weekends also. Your basis is the only team, only team in the whole project who will work on weekends. No other team will work on weekends. No other module will work on weekends. Basis is the only team who works on weekends because they have to perform system upgrades. When business is running their business, they cannot perform these upgrades. No, they have to do it over the weekend only when everyone is logged off. So they have to work on weekends also. That is the only team. Okay, that is the reason FICO and basis are the most painful modules of all the things in SAP. Okay, so before we move on to next slide, anyone has any doubt, anything, any query? Okay, I'll take it as a no. So now why should I choose ABAP? Okay, a benefit of doubt could be there in your minds that why should I choose ABAP? There are hundreds of softwares available in the market. Then why should I choose ABAP? Or let's say if I'm choosing SAP out of all the softwares, I just told you there are these many modules in SAP. Now why should I choose ABAP over other modules? Okay, I said that FICO and basis are painful modules, but other than these also there are many other modules. Then why should I not choose those? Why should I choose ABAP? Okay, let's understand that. See, first of all, nowadays most of the clients that are there are global clients. A global client means a client who is doing the business in multiple regions across the world, right? So when you work with these global clients, okay, they are working in a different time zone. You are working in a different time zone. You are working from India, which is IST. They could be in Central time zone or European time zone, any time zone. It's different time zone. Okay, because of which, when you want to connect with the client, when you want to connect with the user to take the requirement, you have to extend your work hours from 9 to 6. You have to extend it so that, because see, let's say you are working for a US client. So if it is a US client, they'll log in at after 6, 6:30, 7:30, correct? 6 to 7 they'll log in. So if your shift at ends at 6, if you're in normal shift, if it ends at 6, even though it ends at 6, you have to still keep on working. You have to be available till user logs in to connect with them. That is a problem. That is that happens everywhere. No matter which project you get into, this is still going to happen. Extending your work hours is a very common practice. Okay, in software realm. Okay. Now, where does my benefit come in then? As an ABAPer, you will never connect with the client. Never ever connect with the client. Why you will never connect with the client? Consider the same example we just took. You placed an order in Amazon, it got cancelled or it's not placed, your amount got debited. So you will be picking up your phone and you'll be calling up them, right? So the other person, the customer service guy, what they'll tell you? They'll tell you that sorry for the inconvenience, we'll log a ticket to our technical team, so they'll fix your issue immediately. But was there any time in the past when you raised any complaint, did you ever talk to the technical team as a customer? Did you ever talk to the technical team? Never. You will never talk to the technical team. They are there somewhere working behind the shadows. You will never connect with them. Same thing for SAP also. So the person who picks up the call is your functional consultant. The person who is working in the background is the technical consultant or ABAP consultant. I'm not saying SAP is customer support. We are not customer support team. I'm just giving you a relatable example. That's it. We are not customer service team. We are technical team. We are software people. Okay, right? So that is biggest benefit. One benefit that you don't need to extend your work hours. You can work on your own time zone. There is no person sitting on your head scolding you, or no one is getting frustrated on you. But on your functional consultant, the user will be frustrated because it is client. At the end, it is client. They have to deal with the client. You are not client facing. Client will not even know your name. They don't. Honestly, they don't. Okay, that is one benefit. Now, because of the same thing, you have a second benefit. That is communication skills. Okay, so we should accept the fact that it's a hard known fact. Not everyone is very good at communicating. It could be because of our regional background or our educational background, whatever the reason it is. Few people are not good at communicating things, right? So when you deal with these global clients, their accent is completely different. Although it is English, their accent is completely different. So you should understand their accent, and also you should be able to explain them, convince them in your own words so that they can understand it. Trust me, it's not easy. Okay. So since you never connect with the client at all, you don't have to convince them at all. You don't need excellent communication skills at all, because the only people that you will be connecting with is your own team, your functional consultants, not client. Okay. So if it's your team working in your company, you can talk in any language. Your regional language also you can talk in. No problem. Right? Second benefit. Now third benefit, system issues. We just spoke about base system, right? So why should I not choose any other module means system issues. If there is any system issue, who will have to fix it? Your basis has to fix it. What you will do? Nothing. You'll do nothing. It's not you who has to fix it. You will be peaceful. Okay. Now, last benefit, last and most important one, no matter which project you get into, if it's a regional project, if it's a global project, even outside India also, if you're moving outside the country, you're relocating to any location across the world, no matter where, ABAP team is the largest team in the project. Largest. No matter which project it is. An implementation project, support project, global client, regional client, Indian client, whatever it is. ABAP team is the highest in any project. You will have the most number of people in ABAP team. Why? An SD consultant will need help of a BAPer. An MM consultant will need help of a BAPer. FICO will need help of a BAPer. Every single module in SAP will need help of ABAP. Every functional module in ABAP, SAP will need help from ABAP. So if in these areas, let's say there are two people each, two SD consultants, two MM consultants, two FICO consultants in one project, you will minimum have six consultants in ABAP. Six, minimum six. So I was with a project, it was a global project. So at that time, we were a team of 36 ABAPers. 36. Imagine that. So half the budget of the project was given to ABAPers only. Half the project of complete project was only for ABAPers. In SD there were 4 5 people, MM 2 3 people, FICO 5 6 people. That's it. But ABAPers were 35. So that is the demand that we'll have. So because of which you will have the most number of openings. Okay. Again, you don't need to trust me. Open any job searching platform, Naukri, LinkedIn, Glassdoor, your wish. Open any platform, search SAP ABAP. See the number of openings that you are getting versus search for SAP SD, SAP MM, your wish, any other module. See the number of openings you are getting for them. You will realize yourself. Okay, no matter if it's India or outside India, also you can search. Change the location to US or UK, your wish. Change it and see how many openings you are getting for SAP ABAP. Any platform, LinkedIn, Naukri, your wish, anything. Okay, you'll have most number of openings in the market over all the other modules of SAP. Now, second benefit that you're going to get because of this reason is, see, after getting into a project, it is evident that you will definitely get errors. You will definitely face issues, no doubt about it. But when you're getting this doubt, there should be people who can help you out. Correct? Imagine you trained in SD. You got a job in SD. There are two people working in SD. You are third person. So you joined the project. You got some error. You got some issue. You are stuck at any point. To whom you will reach out? To the other two people. If they also don't know how to fix it, then no one will help you. There is no one who can help you. But when it comes to ABAP, there are six people with you. If one percentage don't know, ask the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. At least one person will know it. Na? The probability of knowing that issue is more in ABAP than other functional areas. I'm not saying that definitely out of six people they'll know it. I'm saying the probability of six people knowing it is more than two people knowing it. Correct? Second benefit of having a larger team. There will be more people who can help you out, who can help you in understanding the issue or fixing the issue. Okay. So any doubt? Anyone wants to say anything? Any query till now? Okay. We'll move on. Now, who should learn SAP or who should learn ABAP? Okay. So first of all, we get different categories of people. So all those categories are, bifurcated or joined into one thing, these units. Okay. So first of all, SAP functional consultants means people who are currently working in functional areas, SDM, MFIC, we talked about those, right? So people who are working in those areas but now want to learn ABAP. Why? There are many people who want to learn ABAP. The reason is, see, I told you that an SD guy will need help of ABAP, an MM guy will need help of ABAP, and FICO guy will need help of ABAP. So these people, instead of reaching out to ABAP for help, they themselves want to learn ABAP so that they don't need to take help of ABAPer. Okay, that is the reason functional consultants will learn ABAP. As an ABAPer, you no need to learn functional areas. It's your wish. If you want to learn, you can learn, but it's totally optional. Okay, so first area we get SAP consultants who are currently working in any SAP functional area but now want to cross skill into ABAP technical area. Then students and recent graduates, people who have completed the graduation but were not, for some unfortunate reasons, they might not be able to secure a job. So it is for them. Third category, the biggest category that we normally get, career changers. So these are the people who are currently working in some software or non-software domain, but now want to have a stable career in the corporate realm. So this is for them. So if you want to change your career from non-software to software background or from other software to SAP, this is for you. Okay. Now, biggest question: why is SAP ABAP better than other programming languages? We understood why ABAP is better than other modules of SAP. The benefits that we will get from other modules of SAP. But why should I even choose ABAP as a programming language? There are hundreds of programming languages: C, C++, Java, .NET, MuleSoft, Pega, hundreds. Python, R programming, AI, ML. So why should I learn ABAP over all those modules, over all those softwares? Okay. See, one hard known fact across the world, one hard known fact is programming is tough. Coding is tough. Coding is not simple. Okay. Across the world, this is a myth. I wouldn't say it's a myth, it's a fact actually. I agree to that. Coding is tough. But did we ever question why coding is tough? No. The reason coding is tough is because in coding we have to use symbols. Weird symbols. So all the symbols that are there in your keyboard, you have to put it in your code. That is coding. Since we are habituated to that. So if you people are having educational background of BTech or BSc, you might have had C language in your career. So if you had C language, you will know it. Okay, C language is known as the basic programming language. Correct? No matter which domain you are into in BTech, I think you should have a C language in it. So C language is the basic programming language, which is a complete myth. C language is not the basic programming language at all. Okay, because C language is also tough to understand. Why? You have to use weird symbols in it. Correct? All the symbols. Like you have apostrophes, you'll have percentiles, you'll have ampersand, asterisk. Every single symbol that is there on your keyboard, you have to put it in the C language. Definitely, no doubt. And it is not even English. It's weird. STDIO, CYNIO. It's not even English. Correct? So, see, as a normal person, we are habituated to learn words, text. If I give you a 10-letter word, some word, if I give you, even if I ask you to spell it, you can spell it. Even after a week, if I ask you what is that word, you'll still tell it. You can still spell it, you can tell the word also after 10 days. After a month, also, you can tell it. But if I give you a 10 series symbol, slash, star, hash, like that, if I give you a symbol, after a week, will you be able to explain me that? You can't. After a day itself, you will not tell me. Tomorrow, if I give you a symbol today, 10-digit symbol, tomorrow if I ask you to tell me that symbol, you will definitely not tell me. You can't remember. Because as a person, we are habituated, we are trained since childhood to remember text, alphabets and numbers, not symbols. We are not trained to remember symbols from the childhood itself. So that is the reason we cannot remember symbols and we cannot write a code. This is the reason coding is tough. Now, that's where ABAP has an edge over other softwares. In ABAP, you will not have those weird symbols at all. There are some symbols, but not weird symbols. Okay, ABAP is plain pure English. If you can talk, if you can write, If you can understand English, you can write code in ABAP. See, I myself am a mechanical graduate. Okay, I had zero knowledge in coding. I don't even know C language, to be honest. I don't. But I learned ABAP and I teach ABAP. So if I can do it, you can easily do it. No problem. Anyone can do it, right? So because ABAP is simple plain English. No need to have complicated or exceptional mindset to understand ABAP. No need. Okay, that is first benefit of ABAP over the other languages. Now, second benefit, integration with SAP systems. Means, see, a C language application cannot be combined, cannot be joined with a Java application. A Java application cannot be combined with a Pega application. A Pega application cannot be combined with a Salesforce application. Not possible. They cannot. But SAP can be connected with any system, any software. Do you want to connect SAP to Java? Possible. Salesforce? Possible. Pega? Possible. Any software available in the market can be connected to SAP. It is possible. I myself has connected many softwares like that. I connected Salesforce, I connected MuleSoft, Everlog, Elemica, many softwares I connected myself. Okay. So SAP is the only system software that can be connected with any software available in the market. It's only possible with SAP. Third, better opportunities due to its flexibility. Means, see, there are some challenging people who have a very challenging mindset. So they often get bored. Okay, boredom hits them very quickly. Means, okay, how should I put it? So let's say you learn ABAP now. After 3 years or 4 years, you feel like ABAP is boring. There is nothing new to do. You want challenges in life. So in this case, what people will do is they want to switch their careers to something else rather than sticking to ABAP. They want something new. So now imagine same scenario for a Java developer. You learn Java. After 4 years, Java is boring for you. What you will do? You will have to learn a completely new software. Switch to .NET or Salesforce, anything your wish. But when it comes to ABAP, after 3 years, if ABAP is boring for you, what you will do? Learn any other module in ABAP. There are 30 plus modules in ABAP. Sorry, 30 plus modules in SAP. Learn any other module. Learn SD, MM, FICO. Or if you want technical only, then learn any technical module. Possible. So switching is easier here. Flexibility is more. You can still be an SAP consultant, but with more knowledge on other areas. Rather than only ABAP, you will have more knowledge in other areas. Correct? So because of which you will have challenges in life. You'll not feel bored. You'll also have better pay scale than other people. Because if you know ABAP and SD and MM or whatever, multiple modules, then definitely you are on demand no, than other people. As an SAP consultant, you are definitely on demand than other people who only knows ABAP or who only knows SD or who only knows MM, right? So that's why you will get a better opportunity due to the flexibility of SAP. You can learn anything under SAP. Okay. Then finally, SAP community and support. Okay. So this SAP community and support is a web platform. Okay. Created and run by SAP themselves. Okay. So normally whenever you're stuck with any issue, if you're having any doubt, what you will do? You will Google it. Right? Accept it. Everyone knows that we Google everything. If you don't know any answer, we Google it. So same thing. If you don't know any answer in SAP, you simply have to Google it. Okay. And when you Google it, you will get something called SAP community. This is called SAP community. Okay. See, if I open this up, this is again created and run by SAP, not third party people. See, in this community, there are 1.1 million members. And out of these people, 400,000 people are currently online. That means 4,53 people are currently online, currently using SAP community. And there are 2.7 million posts in this community. So the purpose of this community is if any ABAPer, any SAP consultant, not just ABAPer, any SAP consultant is stuck at any point, you can post your question in this. And there are millions of ABAPers across the world who can look at your query and immediately answer you across the world. See, there are 4 lakh people available currently online. So if you post a question, out of 4 lakh people, one person will at least answer you, right? With for your query. Even better thing is ABAP is there since 1980s. SAP is there since 1980s. Okay. So the error that you're going to get now, people might have already gotten it. And SAP community is there since early 2000. So 20 plus years. It's been 20 plus years since SAP community is running. So do you think you will get a new error that people did not get in past 20 years? Very, very, very rare. So all you need to do is if you are getting any error, simply Google it. Okay, if you Google it, you'll get the answer right here. Okay, right here. Or like you can search it here also if you want to search. I just normally I'm searching ABAP. Okay, see, I'm getting something like this: junior consultant, etc., etc. Something. Okay, solution instance and all. So like that, if you're having any error, if you're stuck at any point, simply give the error here. Okay, simply give the error here. Example, let's say comma error something. Okay, see, comma separator for values, removing commas and CPI mapping, comma display issue, like that. Okay, whatever your issue is, it is already there here. There are people who are posting this since way back in time. Okay, so you'll definitely get those. And there are people who are also answering these questions too. Okay, so this is biggest benefit. No other software is having this kind of support in the market. No other software. Okay, this is the biggest benefit of all SAP community and support. Okay, so any doubt, anyone till this point? Okay, so we'll park it here for today. So today we primarily focused on resolving common queries that people might have in their mind, that why should I choose ABAP? What is SAP? What is my benefit of choosing this over other common benefits, that common queries that people will have in their mind before taking in any training. Okay, that's why the first demo was focused primarily on understanding or resolving your doubts, common doubts. Okay, so from tomorrow we'll begin our actual class. I'll start with the actual SAP topic, how SAP works, what is the background of SAP, what are all there when you perform any transaction in SAP, what exactly happens behind the screens. Okay, all these things will start from tomorrow. So before we stop today's class, if you're having any doubt with anything, please feel free to ask.
Yeah, hi Sujit. I have one question.
Yes,
Do you cover this in this coaching ECC with S4HANA, or else you cover only ECC?
we cover both. See, the reason we cover both is, see, anyhow, after 2027, SAP has taken this guideline that they will stop supporting in ECC systems. So after 2027, you will only have HANA systems. So the server that you're going to get is, see, this is the server that you'll get. This is a HANA server. Even while practicing also, see, it is S4 HANA here. Okay. So the server that you're going to get is a HANA server only. So the practice you is on HANA server. So because we want you to stay updated, we give HANA server training only to you. So we teach ECC topics, but primarily it is HANA only. See, as for HANA.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else?
Do you provide the system access also, right?
Yeah, we give you the system and access also.
May I know how many days it should be?
Which will be training period.
Uh, no, I know the training period. I want to know the access period.
Till end of the training you'll get. Okay. Anyone else?
In case of if we might require the basic stream requirement in our ABAP coding, right? So how would you manage that one?
I didn't follow. Means you want basis?
No, 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 no. We are depending on the basis while we creating the programs, right?
No, we don't.
Uh, for ex for example, we need to create a function module like RFCs like that. We need access authorization like that. No?
Oh, you will have access to all. You have SAP all authorization access assigned to you. That role, with that role, you can access any T code. Okay, guys, other people
Oh,
don't
yeah.
get confused. So you'll have access to every single T code.
Okay.
Other guys, I think you are an SAP consultant already.
Yeah, currently I'm working in a TCS.
Okay, which module?
It's ABAP only.
Okay, but still you want to, okay, refresher, fine. So other guys, don't
Uh,
worry. These are all the topics that we will cover later on. Roles, T codes, and all. You'll understand it later. Okay, yeah, Narendra, you were saying something.
Nothing else other than this.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you for the clarify this question.
okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, nothing from my side.
Okay. If no one is having any concern or any query, then let's meet tomorrow. We'll discuss more. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, everyone.